It comes from a passion, it comes from a yearning, it comes from pure love. I'm talking about divine, sacred, essential oils. I have always loved essential oils and the benefits that they provide the body. And in this video, we're going to discuss specifically the benefits of the uses for myrrh essential oil. Guys, please know that very rarely do I use frankincense on its own. Frankincense and myrrh come from the same tree plant family, and this is why they work synergistically together to create harmony within the body. Guys, things like this lemon reminds me of the sun, this glorious sunshine lemon. This literally carries a vibration. Roots, guys, help us to get rooted. The ground helps us to get grounded. There's a decrease in inflammation when we learn to benefit from what nature provides, and that is, in fact, quite healing what all of these oils can provide the body. Essential oils resonate in frequencies between 52 megahertz and 320 hertz. This is real information. This is factual information I'm sharing with you. This is studied. This has been researched. Rose being the highest, but frankincense and myrrh are very, very high in their vibratory resonation, and they're very, very beneficial to the body. Now, let me tell you how personally I use myrrh. I use frankincense and myrrh every evening before I go to bed, guys. I apply it. This is the last thing that I do before I go to bed. I apply a few drops of frankincense and myrrh to the bottom of my feet. I massage the bottom of my feet really, really good, and then the top part of my feet, and I focus particular attention on the tips of the big toes. Then I apply a few drops to the back of my knees. I apply a few drops to my abdomen and then the base of my spine. Then I apply a few drops to the back of my neck, the lower part of my neck, the top part of my back, and a few drops to my neck. I put a few drops behind my earlobes, and I put a few drops on the crown, the tip-top part of my head. In addition to this, I also diffuse frankincense and myrrh every single evening. I would highly recommend investing in an inexpensive diffuser that is going to diffuse these divine, sacred, essential oils to create harmony and to decrease inflammation and to gently detoxify while you sleep. You guys will wake up refreshed and invigorated after you start diffusing these essential oils. Now, please know that with essential oils, it's not the actual oil that is providing the healing within the body. That's not the way essential oils work. Essential oils stimulate the body's natural healing response. Essential oils such as frankincense and myrrh have the ability to cross the blood-brain barrier. Doctors have always said, well, if we could just cross the blood-brain barrier, then we might have cures for diseases such as cancer and things like this. Well, these essential oils that are provided harmoniously in nature, these 100% pure therapeutic grade essential oils, have the ability to do this, guys. When cells begin to cause damage, they're going to do two things. They're going to either die, which is apoptosis, or they're going to mutate. And this is the reason why so many cancers spread throughout the body. And we do not want this. And what stimulates the healing reaction, the healing response? Well, frankincense and myrrh does. They both specifically stimulate apoptosis, which can cause a cancer cell to die or a damaged cell to die to where it does not mutate and wreak other havoc in the body. This is why I love frankincense and myrrh so much, guys, and I find it so beneficial. But also know this: you will not benefit at the cellular level from using frankincense and myrrh if you've got a toxic liver. Guys, this is the reason why I like to teach people how to juice and break the cell wall wide open and extract the divine enzymes and the nutrients out of the glorious fruits and the vegetables. These fuel the body. They fuel the trillion of cells that we have within our body. Guys, our body is electric, just like our divine universe is. And when you learn to consume live foods that literally carry live vibrations, they're going to gently detoxify, to alkalize, and to gently flush all of the toxins out of our liver. Your liver is your regulator for all of the other organs. So if you detox that liver, your other organs and your other body is going to harmoniously follow suit. And then you can really benefit from oils such as the frankincense and the myrrh. Let me tell you specifically about myrrh. Myrrh is a powerful antioxidant. Myrrh oil comes from a dried resin extracted from the Commiphora myrrha tree, which belongs to the Commiphora plant genus. Like frankincense, myrrh comes from the Burseraceae plant family, native to northern Africa and the Middle East, particularly in Somalia, Ethiopia, Arabia. The tree grows up to 5 meters high and can be identified by its light bark, knotted branches, and small white flowers. The word myrrh comes from myrrh, M-U-R-R, which means bitter, probably referring to the resin's bitter taste. Myrrh was very popular among ancient cultures. The Chinese valued it as a medicine, guys, while the Egyptians used it for embalming their pharaohs as well as their sun rituals. In fact, myrrh was mentioned in the Ebers Papyrus, one of the oldest Egyptian medical texts dating back 1550 BC. Even the Greek soldiers made use of the resin by bringing it with them into battle to stop their wounds from bleeding. Guys, this is the myrrh resin. To extract myrrh, the bark of the tree is cut and a yellow sap comes out. This sap dries into a reddish-brown walnut-sized lump with a unique sweet and smoky aroma that are then used to make the myrrh oil. Myrrh oil has a golden yellow or brownish yellow color and a rich, smoky, balsamic aroma. We can learn to make our own oil, and I'll do another video on that, because you can use this divine resin to make your own organic essential oil. Both myrrh resin and myrrh oil have a long history of medicinal use. Very good for maintaining healthy skin. Guys, I've got my face lathered with myrrh essential oil right now, and I love it. It's very good for wrinkles. It's very good for the skin. It's one of myrrh's renowned properties, and it prevents the signs of aging. It soothes cracked and chapped skin. This is why it's commonly added to many skincare products. Myrrh is also very beneficial for diffusing. We can also use it in massage oils. We can mix a few drops in our bath water, or they can simply be applied neat on the skin like I instructed. To use it in mouthwash, it helps to eliminate all dental infections. Myrrh is antifungal, guys. If you've got a toenail fungus or you've got some fungus in the body, apply some myrrh onto your toenail fungus along with a little bit of tea tree, and it's rapidly going to eliminate that, because myrrh is antifungal, it's antiviral, it's anti-infectious. So we can add it to our creams and our lotion to help relieve skin infections such as athlete's feet, ringworm, eczema, bed sores, boils, acne. Myrrh is antitumoral, it's anti-inflammatory, it's antiviral, it's antiparasitic, it's an analgesic. Its uses are for diabetes, cancer, hepatitis, fungal infections, candida, ringworm, eczema, tooth gum infections, skin conditions, chapped, cracked, wrinkles, stretch marks, cellulite, guys. Myrrh is like the lemon. And like the lemon, the glorious sunshine lemon, myrrh is a very emotionally healing oil. It's a very spiritual oil, in my opinion. Myrrh promotes spiritual awareness, and it is very uplifting. It contains sesquiterpenes, which stimulate the limbic system of the brain. This is the center of memory and emotions, and the hypothalamus, the pineal, the pituitary glands. The hypothalamus, guys, is the master gland of the human body, and it produces many vital hormones, including thyroid and growth hormone. This is the reason why when you learn to apply these to all of your VitaFlex points like I instructed, some people call them chakra points, I call them VitaFlex points, they work synergistically to create harmony within the body. They rapidly increase your vibrations and they detoxify the body. And when you apply them to your crown specifically, along with all of these other VitaFlex points, guys, these types of oils can really be beneficial for all neurological disorders, all neurological conditions that we've got. Why? Because these oils have the ability to cross the blood-brain barrier. You know, things like ginger. Roots do what? They help us to get rooted. The ground helps us to do what? It helps us to get grounded. And this is the reason why I like to ground myself, and I also have a grounding sheet that I sleep in so that I get that Earth's 7.83 hertz every evening as I'm sleeping, and I find it so beneficial to lay in a grounding sheet after I've applied these divine essential oils. Now let me tell you some other things about myrrh. The major uses for frankincense and myrrh are pain in the abdomen, hypochondria and or heart due to chi or blood stasis and stagnation in the viscera or the bowels and the channels and network vessels. Very, very good for rheumatic complaints due to wind damp causing chi and blood stagnation and stasis in the network vessels. Very good for arthritis, guys. Any pain that we have in our joints, very, very beneficial. Frankincense and myrrh are combined together. Very good for wounds, for scars, for skin inflammation with blood stasis and necrotic tissue. Why? Because frankincense and myrrh can help to rapidly regenerate damage done to cells. Frankincense and myrrh are aromatic herbs. They're very bitter and pungent, and they move very quickly. They can strongly disperse congealed blood and direct it to descend, open up the meridians and collaterals, and are very effective for relieving pain. The two herbs are often used together to work synergistically to enhance the therapeutic effects. In clinical practice, they're often applied to reduce pain and swelling in trauma, arthritis, and fractures. Frankincense is warm and pungent and enters the heart and lung meridians. Compared with myrrh, it promotes not only blood circulation but also chi movement. This is the energy movement through the channels of the body, guys. Our body is just one giant. Our body is electric, guys. It can also relax tendons. Frankincense is especially suitable for conditions where joints and muscles are very, very stiff, swollen, and painful. It's also used topically more than myrrh. Myrrh is neutral. It enters the liver meridian. Compared with frankincense, it is more bitter, and its dispersing action is also stronger. This herb is stronger than frankincense for breaking up congealed blood, and is used not only in trauma and fracture but also for hard masses such as tumors. Both of the herbs have a strong smell and may easily cause nausea and vomiting. An overdose may injure the stomach, so they're better used in pills and capsules. This is the reason why, guys, we need to do a patch test on our skin before we use the frankincense and myrrh and make sure there's no negative reaction. Not recommended for children under the age of 6 and not recommended for pregnant or nursing women. These oils are very, very potent, guys. They don't play. Frankincense and myrrh does not play around with ailments in the body. Frankincense and myrrh both quicken the blood and they relieve pain. However, frankincense moves the chi to quicken the blood and also stretches the sinews, frees the channels, soothes the network vessels, and relieves pain. Myrrh, by contrast, dissipates stasis to quicken the blood and also disperses swelling and settles pain. This is why they work synergistically combined together. The former tends to act on the chi while the latter acts on the blood. When the two medicinals are used together, the benefits of each are mutually enhanced. Therefore, these two medicinals are almost always used together in clinical practice. I love myrrh, I love frankincense, and I hope that you guys learn to benefit from these divine sacred oils. Start gently detoxifying your liver. Start juicing right away. Detoxify your liver with things like the beet, and then learn to incorporate these divine essential oils, and they will really start benefiting your body at the cellular level and to create harmony in the entire body. Peace, love, and positive vibrations. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. Guys, learn to start using frankincense and myrrh right away. I'm telling you, I love it. I find the essential oils so healing, and I have used them with many of the people that I've assisted with that have various stages of cancer, and this is where my knowledge of these oils comes from, is years and years of use and finding various ways that they can provide harmony to the body, and I find them very, very harmonious. They rapidly increase the body's vibration. You know, the human body has a frequency and has a vibration. We should vibrate between 62 and 78 hertz. However, most people are only vibrating at around 55 because of a Candida state within the body. So we need to learn to increase our vibrations. And what does that? Things like the raw, organic fruits and the vegetables and things like frankincense and myrrh. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.